Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teacher Raf. Good to see you. Just want to give you a heads up. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. This is pure speculation and just looking at the market, some signals within the market, some signals within recent headlines in order to ask further questions about what possibly could be going on. And if you have a theory, please don't be shy. Leave a comment and tell me what you think is going to happen or what you think is happening, or if it's just all smoke and mirrors and we're all being played because obviously billions of shares are being exchanged by a handful of people. So the rest of the population is at their mercy. So let's start with February 8th, 2021. The headline: Tesla buys $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, plans to accept it as payment, meaning that you can buy a Tesla with dollars or euros or Japanese yen or whatnot all around the world. But Elon Musk decided that he was going to allow customers to buy Tesla vehicles with cryptocurrency, with electronic currency called Bitcoin, if you haven't heard yet. Now, that was February 8th, okay? And I'm going to show you a few things here, but let me jump ahead really quick and tell you, let me ruin the story for you. So, February 8th, let's jump all the way to May. Okay, we're in May right now. So about a week ago, about May 8th, but don't quote me because I don't know the exact date. So let's say 2 months after this happens, Elon Musk comes out and says that he doesn't think it's a good idea to invest in Bitcoin because of the idea of how it is not as efficient as other cryptocurrencies. And what that equates to is that computers, when they're doing whatever the heck they're doing, crunching numbers, PhD students with their theses will understand and explain that to you in better detail than I would. But what I'm trying to get at is that there's a carbon emission apparently that comes out of these computers, and he doesn't like that because he wants to be environmentally conscious, which is great, all great. But it's very odd to me personally that someone who does a lot of research and is supposedly the first or second richest person in the world makes a decision, and then 2 months later, which is fine, everyone's human, turns around and does a 180 and says, you know what, I think I'm going to change my mind, and instead of Bitcoin, I'm going to select another cryptocurrency to put $1.5 billion into. Now, he didn't say that, but let's look at what is going on here. Let's look at the evidence, okay? Let's take a look. So, let's fast forward to May 11th. Elon Musk tweets a question: do you want Tesla to accept Doge? Doge, D-O-G-E. It's a type of coin. It's a cryptocurrency, and it's more efficient than Bitcoin if we're just going to compare them on one brief characteristic. Okay, so Doge is just a cryptocurrency, and he's asking the public, do you want to use Doge to buy Tesla vehicles? 78% people say yes. That's 3.9 million votes if you can't see the fine print. So basically about 4 million people voted and 78% said yeah. All right, so that was May 11th, okay? Now remember, May 11th. Why am I saying that? Look at this. Okay, I'm going to give you a little quick heads up. So in cryptocurrency, it acts kind of or almost exactly like the stock market. Don't hold me accountable for what I just said, but in broad strokes, what I mean by that is if you want to buy and sell, it gives you the opportunity to do so just like the stock market. If a day trader wants to go in, it gives them the same opportunity. Options trading, same opportunity, okay? Now, I'm not going to go into the details about that. I want to show you this slide for a specific reason. Now, you might not be able to see this, so just hear me out. May 17th, someone purchased 164 million worth of this Dogecoin, 164 million shares. So why am I bringing this up? This is an example of what happens in a day trading market as is commonly understood. Someone buys highs and sells higher. Someone buys low and sells higher. You understand. It's basic market dynamics. But it looks like it was moved or it disappeared. Now, But what I'm trying to say is it's normal for day traders, millionaires, to put a large amount of money and then quickly make a turnaround as soon as the price goes up. Well, maybe they moved it from this wallet, okay, and then moved it to another wallet. So that's probably what happened. I don't know. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is that this is normal, okay? People buy, and then like an hour later, 5 minutes later, a day later, whatever, 40 minutes later, like in this specific example, they sell it or they move it. Okay, that's normal. Now, let me show you this. Okay, May 16th. Maybe this was May 15th because it's 23 hours. Okay, so I'm not sure how to read this. Maybe it's May 15th or 16th. Okay, it says Bitcoiners are going to slap themselves next quarter when they find out Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holdings with the amount of hate Elon Musk is getting. I wouldn't blame him. Okay, so Elon Musk is giving the public a warning by saying, hey, we've dumped a bunch of our holdings already in Bitcoin, or you will find out next quarter that we already have by then. So there's two scenarios. Either he's already dumped this or he will dump it next quarter. Why am I saying all of this stuff? Guys, listen, stay with me. It's going to make sense, I promise. Now watch this. May 10th, an account purchases $1.5 billion worth of Doge. May 10th. Remember, we started with 1.5 billion purchased by Tesla of Bitcoin on February 8th, right? All of a sudden, May 10th, someone purchases 1.5 billion, meaning one account did. And here it is. Now, remember, I kept repeating myself that day traders trade really quickly. Look, this account bought on May 9th, and today's May 17th. 8 days later, they're still holding that amount, 1.5 billion worth of Doge. Now, of course, when they bought it, it was at 56 cents, almost 57, right? 9/10. Okay. And then today, Doge went down a little bit, so it's at 49 cents and 2/10. So, the balance is 1.3 billion rather than 1.5 billion. Okay. But that's not the point. The point is that someone bought $1.5 billion worth of this coin, and they're holding it for a week, which is very, very unusual activity. Very unusual, because day traders that move millions of dollars, or in this case, billions or over $1 billion worth of an entity, which is not necessarily a security, because the Wall Street is about security. Cryptocurrency is about property. So yes, I actually, when you trade Bitcoin or cryptocurrency or Doge, it's not a commodity. It is recognized by the SEC as a property, like if you own a home or a condo. Okay, so when you're filing with the IRS, you have to file specific papers as if you were holding property. Okay, but the point is usually, I don't have the statistics to back this up. You'll just have to take my word. People do not buy, or these mega, very rich companies, or whoever is holding this, doesn't buy 1.5 billion worth of something on this market, this very strange, wild west of a market, and then hold it for over a week. That's not usual activity. Usually, day traders come in and leave, because they're churning out a ton of money very quickly because they have this huge wallet, okay? So there's two scenarios. First scenario is that Tesla bought this already on May 9th, and then Elon Musk on May 16th or 15th decided to tell everyone, well, they're going to find out next quarter that we dumped all of Tesla. And, coincidentally, 1.5 billion equates to what he specified that, or what was specified publicly that was bought by Tesla. So the other thing I want to show you or communicate is that a lot of people are on pins and needles who have invested in this Dogecoin. It's been yo-yoing between, let's say, 38 cents, let's say, to like 71 cents at one point. But really between 52 and 63 cents, it's been yo-yoing. So it's not a big deal. But the point is this. that there is this huge discussion about which cryptocurrency will be the winner of the race, so to speak, right? Which one will skyrocket, which one will be used, which one will all the investors flood to, and therefore the public will follow. Because as you know, the public putting their money in, it's not going to do much. It has to be these multi-billionaires or companies that have to flood the cryptocurrency market with their funds in order to move the needle. The public's not going to move the needle because the public isn't as involved as, just as involved as they could be, let's say, okay? But so the point is that a lot of people are investing in this Dogecoin hoping that it's going to skyrocket. But a lot of people think, such as, let's say, I believe Mark Cuban was quoted recently, correct me if I'm wrong, that he thinks Dogecoin will get to $1 because it will act sort of like a stable coin. And a stable coin is, in theory, it's supposed to back or mirror the US dollar. So if the US dollar is worth $1 today, it's going to be worth $1 tomorrow, you know, excluding inflation and all of the other market economics that happen daily. $1 today is going to be treated as $1 tomorrow. So stable coins in cryptocurrency are treated the same way. They're backed by the US dollar, supposedly. Don't quote me on that, okay? But in theory. So Mark Cuban thinks, well, Dogecoin is probably going to go to $1 and stay there. Why does he say that? Because Elon Musk stated that he's going to allow Dogecoin to be used in some of this. I think he says SpaceX launching satellite Doge 1 to the moon next year. Mission paid for in Doge. First crypto in space, first mem in space. So he's trying to market this cryptocurrency Dogecoin as stating that it's going to fund this mission to, where are they going? To the moon next year. Okay, what does that translate to? It means that if people want to invest or buy materials to create the products that go up to the moon, like the rocket and the boosters and however this thing is made, okay, they're going to have to use Dogecoin. So they're going to have to flood the cryptocurrency market with, you know, dollars or euros or yen, whatever, purchase Dogecoin, and then purchase the equipment. Okay, so you see what I mean? It's like a middleman, so to speak. Now, he said that May 9th. May 9th. You know, it's just like and then May 15th, he says this stuff. And then, you know, May 10th or May 9th, 1.5 billion worth of Doge is bought. Now you can see it here on the record. You might not be able to see it on your phone if you're watching this video on your phone. Trust my word, May 9th, 2021, 9:23 a.m., $1.5 billion worth of Doge was bought. And that translated to 100,000 million billion, 2.7 billion shares, roughly approximate. Okay, so either Tesla bought that and they didn't publicly announce it, which I think that they did, because I'm not the only one looking at this. Other YouTubers and other cryptocurrency onlookers or observers are looking at this and saying, well, either Tesla bought this or, you know, somebody's really manipulating the public in the market, which of course happens all the time, daily, as you know. But so there are two things that we can come away with. One is that possibly Tesla has purchased $1.5 billion worth of Dogecoin on May 9th. Okay, they exited their Bitcoin position. They're not going to announce it until the next quarter or before the next quarter, as Elon Musk indicated via tweet. That's the first thing. The second thing is that if this is true, and if we can speculate forward, then that means that this could possibly be a signal for strengthening this cryptocurrency. That's all I can say, because obviously I'm not a financial consultant. This is not financial advice. This is pure speculation. Do what you would like with this information. But I think if you're intelligent enough to read the signs, I think you see where it's pointing. I think it's pointing somewhere, but you never know, as was the case February 8th. He said, Bitcoin, 1.5 billion, here you go. And then 2 months later, he took it out, which is very strange and unusual, in my opinion. But I think it may have been a marketing ploy, because Bitcoin is well known. outside the cryptocurrency community, but Dogecoin is not that well known outside the cryptocurrency community until Elon Musk apparently started tweeting more about it and then went on Saturday Night Live and made a few references, a few jokes. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you gained some value out of this. Please hit like, place a comment, share this link. Help me out. I help you out. Take care, and good luck in the market.